Okay, as you work with Docker, you will probably end up with unused images and containers on your system. So we need a nice way to clean that up so we only have what we need on our system and not a bunch of additional stuff. Even containers that have been built that are not running, if they are currently stopped, they're still taking up some space on your system. So let's start with the images. So I'm going to get to the right window here. I'm going to type Docker images. So this shows me all of the images that I currently have. Hello world, jcool's PowerShell. Okay, I want to remove, I retagged this to just PowerShell, which makes it easier for me. So I want to remove the jcool PowerShell. So here's my command. It's Docker RMI. So think remove image. And then I'm going to give it the image tag. jcool/PowerShell. Now, I don't have to specify :latest. I can if I want to. If I have multiple copies of the image, multiple versions of it, and I want to delete a specific version, a specific version of the image, then I can specify it. If I don't, it will delete all of them. So I'm going to do my RMI jcool PowerShell. And it says, now it doesn't say it removed it, it said it untagged it. Now the reason it untagged it is because right here I have, there we go, I have two things with the exact same ID, just different tags on them. So if I do a Docker images, we're going to see it's gone. I no longer have jcool PowerShell, but I still have my PowerShell, which is great because that kind of cleans it up a little bit. Let's say I don't need Hello World anymore. Now this is my last one with this is my last tag for this particular image. So if I do Docker RMI hello-world, now it will unable to delete, must be forced, is using its reference. Another container is using its, a container is using its referenced image. Let me come back to this because I want to show you something else here. Let me do Docker PS. This is going to show me I have no images or no containers running. But if I do a Docker PS-A, so show me all of them, including I have two images here, or two containers that are using that image. And this is what this was complaining about. Now I could do a Docker RMI-F hello world and that would force it. Or I can just leave it alone. I'm so torn. Let's do this way. Let's force it first. So I'm going to do a Docker RMI-F hello world. And that should force, and it says it untagged it. So now if I do a Docker images, we're going to see that that image is completely gone. Now remember this one, when I took out this tag, because there was another image with the same name, it did not remove it. In fact, let me do this. Let me do Docker info, pipe it some more, and we're going to see I have two images it hasn't cleaned up yet. And I've got 5 containers, all 5 of which are stopped. So let me quit out of here and let me go back to Docker PS-A, and we're still going to see our containers here. Now let's say I want to get rid of all of these containers. So I can do this using a Docker container prune command. Now this is a pretty aggressive command, but it's very cool. It will prune all containers that are currently stopped. So if I bring a container up, let's do Docker start pwsh. And now if I do a Docker PS-A, it's going to show this one is up, but the other 3 are exited. So if I do a prune, it's only going to take out my stopped containers. So I'm going to do a Docker container prune, and warning, this will remove all stopped containers. Are you sure you want to do this? Yes, yes, I do. And so it deleted 4 containers, reclaimed the grand total of 131K. Very, very impressive. So now if I do a docker ps-a, it shows me my one. If I do a docker ps, it shows me all of my running ones. I do a docker images, and it shows me my existing images. And you can see now we are much cleaner. We only have the stuff that we need on here because we have cleaned unneeded containers and images. So if I do a docker info and pipe that to more, we're now going to see I have one container, one running, two images. There we go. I've cleaned things up on my system a little bit. All right, there we go. Using those two commands, docker rmi and docker container prune, we can clean up stuff that is no longer needed in our Docker environment.